Hi Capricorn, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of September 2025. Wow, it goes so fast. I find it challenging just to keep up with like a monthly read, making time for that. But I'm glad you joined me and encouraging me to keep going. See what's going on for you in September. Whoa, whoa, that's a lot. Okay, let's see what's going on. Please like the video if you haven't already, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Join my amazing team of Capricornians. Ooh, ooh, oh my goodness. Wow. Starting September with some kind of offer, maybe not be right at the start because who knows, but energy wise this is what's going on in September. Some kind of offer, an emotional offer. So an offer of the heart. Someone I feel who, this feels like one person. So this could be someone who tends to be in their feminine, even if they're a masculine. It's someone who tends to be in their feminine. Someone who's very patient. Maybe they like cats, or cats are significant for you. Someone who gives flowers. Someone who wants a new beginning with you. So, wow. Someone who's ready to equally reciprocate or to invest in you. Someone who has blind faith. Wow, that's cool, Capricorn. Ooh. And I feel they may be coming in to tell you that they've done a lot of healing and balanced themselves out. Or if this is a new person even, it may be someone who's on a healing journey after having been in the financial world. So there's two possibilities there. And someone who's been all like restricted in their head, stuck in their head about proposing or making an offer to you for some kind of stability or event or home life. And they have come to a point where they feel that luck is on their side, that they're in a position to make an offer. And this may be something that is very destined or very fated, depending on how you look at it. But it feels like it's the beginning, but it could be that their fear is that it's also the end, or it could be that the offer is presented and it involves either them a long travel, them traveling to you or you traveling to them. And it also involves money in order to make travel work. So they might be offering you travel or a flight or to visit them, or for you to, or them to visit you. And they may be embarking on some kind of hard work in order to pull this off. Or in order for them to do their own thing, they have to do a certain amount of work to make something viable. And it looks like they also may have to adhere to someone else's rules. And this may be to do with their work and why they've been focused on long-term and long-term gain and long-term stability. And that might be something to do with like a corporate job. Wow, so they might be telling you that their intentions are to free themselves from the work that has kept them stuck. Yeah, there may be something very restrictive about theirs or your situation in terms of where you live or your finance, something to do with finance, and also to do with who's in control, whether it's some kind of mother figure has a big say in how this person moves, be that this person or you. There's something about a mother figure or a maternal figure in their life who, I heard, controls the purse strings. So there's something about that dynamic, and it is to do with family. It might be to do with their family, Capricorn. So let me know in the comments if that makes any sense to you or your situation. I'd love to hear from you. It feels like there's work to be done, or there's some kind of tie connected to gaining finance, financial gain around it. And that's what's kept this person restricted or up in their head. They don't want to lose out on something. So it could be something as simple as not wanting to cut themselves out of inheritance by not being in the picture and therefore not being included. It could be something like that. But I feel like it's like they want to make an offer, but they are so stuck in their head. So whoever this is, they have got high anxiety as well, even though they're patient and appear very calm. And they like to take action. So if they're restricting themselves from taking action, that in itself is like anxiety causing, isn't it? And they also feel like they're missing out and that they have to defend where they're at, or defend their position. They're like stuck in their head and making decisions, going back and forth. So and they're confused. So that's a weird reading for September. I was hoping to get something about you, but apparently this person's energy is wanting to do something and they are stuck. And so they, even if they're not able to tell you themselves, they're letting you know through energy. So the energy card for Capricorn. Okay, wow, a card. I'll just take that first one, manifest. So Capricorn, if we look at law of attraction, and this person's energy is fluctuating and flip-flopping and not being decisive or making a decision or not moving forwards, and they're stuck in whatever dynamic it is, then according to law of attraction, we can change that through working on it within ourselves. So looking at where in our lives we are not committing or flip-flopping or taking our time on something that we need to make a decision over. And often that is to do with confidence. And it's also to do with balancing the masculine and the feminine aspects, or balancing all of the aspects of the tools that we have, which is the physical tools in the material world, and the emotional tools of how our heart comes into things, and the mental tools, the way our brains work, what we decide, and the actual physical doing of things. So you have the power, Capricorn. You can manifest anything you choose. So the power is in your hands. So what is it you truly desire? What is it you want to work on in the month of September? Do you want to change this dynamic? Do you want a new dynamic? Do you want to reinvent yourself? You can do whatever you choose. Capricorn for September, please. Cards are being slow to come out. So take your time. Ooh, wow. Okay, personal power. See, all the reads come together when I start using the oracle decks. Personal power. This is a tiger, and it's a blue, turquoisey blue tiger. So for me, tigers are really significant for me. It's one of my spirit guides, and I learned something new about tigers recently that I hadn't really clicked on before. When you look at lions, they're very much pack animals. There's a pride of lions, but tigers, they're often on their own. So, and they find their own personal power being on their own. So you might find that when you spend a lot of time on your own, it cultivates your inner strength, and you feel more yourself, and you feel more confident. And then when you're around other people, the energy of other people can like pull you in different directions. So having that awareness that happens, you can cultivate your personal power to be so strong that you're not so affected by outside influences. And also within that, speaking your truth, speaking up. Blue, that's throat chakra. So you can be in your personal power. Oh, look at this. And the manifest card also has blue there. And blue is also connected to your emotions, so your feeling self. So manifesting through your feeling self. Feeling is the secret. Apparently, according to Neville Goddard, feeling is the secret. So if you don't know who Neville Goddard is by now, look up Neville Goddard and check out some of his videos and reinvent your world. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and the World, so there is some cycle coming to a close, and there's some travel happening. You might be traveling for work or to do some work. And that work, I feel, puts you into yourself. So So whatever work you do, it grounds you into your personal power. Wow. That's what it is, Capricorn. So September, I'm probably going to call the video that, personal power, because that's coming out strongly. Oh, so from the White Light Oracle, you've got Spirit Owl of 852 hertz. That's a very specific hertz, very specific frequency. I just heard in my head like the screech of an owl. And so maybe the tone screech of an owl is 852 hertz, but there might be some kind of frequency sound that you can find that's 852 hertz that might be good for you to listen to for clearing your energy. And it's number 20, which is also boils down to a 2, which is about decision making. It's also about unity. And with the manifest card, I was also feeling like balancing your masculine and feminine. So there's some kind of spiritual wisdom coming in for you in the month of September that you are connecting into. I feel like it's when you have alone time. And then that will help you make a really clear decision about what you will allow into your own universe. Well, thanks for joining me, Capricorn. Oh, and like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next month. Mwah.